Hi guys, Julie here. I'm out for a walk in my neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. It's like 50 degrees out. And I'm with Zoe, our 2-year-old golden retriever, who the main reason they sent her to training was her leash walking. She is probably one of the sweetest dogs to come through our program. But wow, she was dragging her owners all over the place. They've tried every harness, collar under the sun. Owners gotten dragged down a couple times, so it's a good example of how a friendly dog still benefits from training so they can get more walks. So this is actually the first time I've worked with her alone. Josh has done all the work leading up to this. It's a really beneficial session because she's generalizing the training to different people. So we don't send home a dog who's only used to listening to Josh or one person. It helps them learn that anyone that gives the commands is worth listening to, and it is very beneficial for prepping her for her go-home session and listening to multiple people. So let's talk about her heel command. So heel, the word heel literally means that their head or their nose is at the level of your heel. That is literally the meaning of the command. And if you can imagine a circle here, like a strike zone in baseball, her head should stay in that sweet pocket right next to you and slightly behind, okay? If she starts to veer too far to the left, too far back, starts nudging ahead, or tries to go behind my legs, that's when the pressure turns on the e-collar. There's two options. You can either hit your tone, which is the T button on the side, or you can hit your stem, which is the black S. I like to use my tone for all of the errors except moving too far ahead. So if she's lagging behind, or if she's moving to the left or going behind my legs, I will tap my tone. And I won't just tap it once, I'll tap it a couple times. If she's going too far ahead, that's when I use my stem, but I pair it with an engagement move. So I'll speed up and then slow down abruptly. If she's already pushing ahead, her head is going to shoot even more out because she's not paying attention. It gives me justification to press, and I hold it until she comes back into position, and then I release. Now the trick is to repeat that same exact move, and that's what you should get the second time. And when she does it right, no pressure on the collar, good girl. And she learns how to avoid it. And you avoid it by staying in this perfect spot. Sit. What a good girl, Zozo. Good girl. Let's talk about all of her other commands. She should sit when you stop, and she should stay until you either release her or give her another command. Down. She turns her head and said, I don't really want to. So if she ignores you, you're going to click. Down. Good. So this is your accountability button, okay? She heard what I said. The head turn gave it away. She said, yeah, I heard you. I don't really feel like it, okay? So then you have your down stay. This is so practical. You can literally use this anywhere you want her to be still. Stores, restaurant patios, grooming room, waiting rooms, the car, vet waiting rooms, as you're eating dinner, as you're folding laundry. It's different from the place command. It's a little more rigid. It doesn't need a boundary. It's just, you can down them anywhere you want. Okay, let's talk about her recall. To get her to you, you're gonna say C-O-M-E, tap the tone, praise her as she's on her way, and she should come sit her down somewhere at your feet. Zoe, come. Good girl. Wow, what a good girl. You are so perfect. Good girl. She should stay here until either given another command or released. To release her, break. Yay! Now she can go sniff, go potty, do all the stuff she's wanted to do on the walk. So we break, go ahead. Tell people, walk your dog in heel to a destination, release them to have some fun, give them that chance to go be a dog, go sniff, go potty, go explore. And then when you're done, you can recall them back. Good girl. I love the check-ins. Good girl. Good girl. Go potty on her break. Very nice. Now the trick is when she hears that tone, she's got to recall back to me. So we'll give her a chance to go potty, explore a little bit more. Another thing that's really cool about e-collar training is that if you're letting your dog off leash, I'm going to recall her now. Come. Good girl. sit. Good girl. If you're letting your dog off leash, but you don't necessarily need them to come and sit, you just don't want them to go any further, you can tap the stem, and that sort of sets a boundary, but not necessarily means a recall. Good girl, baby. All right, let's talk about how to get her in heel. To get her in heel, you are going to, if you want to take your leash, you can. If you want to walk her off leash, you can. Say the word heel, tap your tone, and you can start walking. Don't wait for her. Heel. Good girl. She goes in the position. She's moving out a little bit. There's my move. Pressure on, pressure off. Good girl. And she falls into that perfect position. You're gonna find that you're gonna do most of the correcting at the beginning of the walk. If you're doing it right at the beginning, you shouldn't see pushing of the boundaries for the entire rest of the walk, if you've done it right. If you're like, oh my gosh, I'm correcting my dog the whole walk, she never stays here, consider raising your numbers. Good girl, Zozo. Place. Good girl.